Hi everyone, this is Arlene, and I just want to show you guys what I made tonight. This new batch of soap is actually called Tea Time, or I don't know if I'm going to call it a spot of tea. So either tea time or a spot of tea, but it's actually a loaf of soap that has a lot of good oils and butters in it. It actually has sweet almond oil, avocado oil, castor oil, cocoa butter, coconut oil, hemp seed oil, kokum butter, olive oil, palm oil, and shea butter. And instead of the 15 ounces of water to mix with the lye, I actually used green tea. So I made a big pot of tea and let it soak for a few hours, let it cool, and then I added the tea water instead of water to the lye. And I wasn't sure, and I actually added honey into this recipe as well. The fragrance oil is called white tea from Crafter's Choice, and it smells absolutely delicious. As Ami would say, super yummy and super delicious. And I'm very pleased with it. I actually made this bar with my Aunt Ruth in mind, because I wanted a nice basket to make up for her for Christmas. So I think I'm going to do the spray, because I'm doing body sprays. And next week will be doing my salt scrubs for the bathtub and my bath bombs and lotions. So this just smells so pretty, and she is a tea lover and a tea drinker. Now my mother, on the other hand, is a coffee drinker, so this is one of my coffee bars. This actually has caramel coffee with fresh coffee grounds, and the top is scented with buttercream frosting or something. But it smells like coffee, and then with the fresh coffee grounds. Actually, this one I put fresh green tea leaves in it with the tea leaves on the top. But no coloring, just whatever the tea was, the tea water and the honey made this beautiful color. This here is actually my Chance, Take a Chance it's called, and that has the fragrance oil of Chanel's Chance in it. Love it. This one here, oh my god, I call it peppermint bark, and it's actually deep dark chocolate on the bottom, and then the top is with the peppermint, chocolate peppermint. So if anybody during Christmas time buys the what do you call it, the peppermint bark or the chocolate bark, whatever they call it, that's what I wanted to try to mimic. So you smell the peppermint and you smell the chocolate. Very nice. This one here is my cucumber melon, which the first batch of cucumber melon I made, which I have them all wrapped. That's how I wrap some of my soaps, with the label. I did a 3-pound batch, and it was a very small mold, so they came out too short. Even though it's like over 4.5 ounces, I wanted this one to be a little bit taller. But that's how I wrapped it. Very pretty, with the tulle around it, and the label, and the little stone. But this is the new one. This here I love. This is called Monkey Farts. That's the fragrance oil. But I'm actually calling this bar Let's Monkey Around. Oh, I love it. So tropical with that hint of banana. It's fabulous. Absolutely love it. I wanted a little bit darker brown. If you saw my other videos, the brown with the yellow, but it came out like a tan with the yellow, but that's okay. Gonna add some, next time I'm gonna add the walnut hull powder, which will make the brown part a little bit browner. This here is my ultimate favorite. This, I can't even explain how my room smells when I cut this, and I still smell it. Every time I walk into my room, it's phenomenal. This is fragranced with, it's called Love Spell, and it is the knockoff from Victoria's Secret's Love Spell. I'm telling you, it smells dead on. And I actually made a body spray that I've been using, and let me tell you, I'm just taking the cap off, and let me tell you, when I spray it at my job, and customers walk in, they're like, oh my god, Arlene, what are you wearing? It smells so good. And I pull it out of my pocketbook. I said, actually, it's a body spray that I made myself. What do you mean you made it yourself? And I'm like, well, I got into soap making, so now I'm dabbling in body sprays and sea salt scrubs and bath bombs and stuff like that. But this is the scent of that soap. So I'm going to do a nice gift setup with a bath bomb, the body spray, the soap, and a salt scrub. Now this one here is my signature. This is the first soap I ever made. This one actually went through a little bit of a gel phase, which, because it has the honey in it, and it has the does it have milk in it? I forget. I gotta look in my recipe book. I have everything written down. You don't want it to heat up, so you gotta keep it cool. They actually say to put the loaf in the freezer, but I had no room in my freezer, so I had the fan on it, I had the air conditioner on it, and it still gelled through the saponification process a little bit in the middle, so you could see that deeper color, or the lighter color I should say. But I did the honeycomb effect on it, and it's got the oatmeal inside, and it's got, you know, the ground oatmeal inside, and it's got the whole oats on the top, and it's got the pure honey. Oh, it's got the almond milk, and I make my own homemade almond milk out of almonds. I have the Vitamix blender, which I bought. So I use 1/3 cup of almonds, raw almonds, no salted, no roasted, no nothing, raw almonds, with 1 cup of water. And then I think I needed 6 ounces of the pure almond milk, so I just weighed out 6 ounces, and that's what's in this bar. This is actually a bar that I made like 2 weeks ago. The fragrance oil is called Fresh Linen, and it smells delicious. I don't know what to call that one yet. I was thinking about calling it like 2 sheets to the wind, or I don't know. I was trying to think of something funny. If people know me, I'm just trying to think of something like clean blue teas, you know, like that group, the something white teas, because it's kind of a blue color, but it smells like clothes right off the line. It's absolutely stunning. Now, I did a rebatch thing of soap the other day, hence why my crock pot is still dirty. Gotta clean it. And my rebatch soaps, no matter what they are, I'm just calling them Patchwork. And the label, I'm just putting, you know, assorted oils and blah, blah, blah. Like, if anybody has allergies, I'll say, you know, of course I'll have it on the side. But I'm going to call my rebatch soaps Patchwork. And this is how I wrap this one. And I have quite a few bars of that. What I did was I made a big loaf of a man's bar with your car Noir fragrance in it. With the, if you guys remember seeing my video on YouTube with the tire treads on the top, well, it didn't come out good at all. The fragrance totally got out of it during the gel phase and saponification. Like, there was no fragrance left. It heated up so much that it even melted the mold, the tire tread plastic mold on the top. So it was just a disaster. So I cut the mold off the top, you know, cut the rest of the soap, put it in my crock pot, melted it all, you know, I shredded it up, added some other chunks of soaps that I had, and, you know, rebatched it. You all know what rebatch is. And then I added more Dracar scent to it. So now it smells like Dracar, but it's not what I was going for. And like I said, this is how I was originally wrapping the cucumber melon. But yeah, so I'm all excited. I have my first craft fair to do on October 20th, and these are just some of my new bars. So I have, oh my god, I have my sea salt one, I have my natural citrus, I have my purple haze, I have my sangria, I have my double mint swirl, I have my pumpkin spice. Let me just grab one of my pumpkin spice slices, because this is, let me put it here. This is my how I made my pumpkin spice slice. So I made it into a slice of cake. And oops. But I cut them way too big. Like, just for instance, let me put my scale on over here. And let me see how much this sucker weighs. My scale's on. Okay, now, for instance, this weighs 7.1 ounces. Like, that's crazy. So I should have cut them a little bit smaller, But I think I'm going to wrap them beautiful, and I have beautiful, I have the shrink wrap, and then I have this bronze color, which I have hanging up here in my closet. I have this beautiful, like, copper colored tulle that I'm going to do as the ribbon, and then I have these gold little craft leaves that I'm going to put in, and then with the label, so it'll look nice, it'll look gorgeous. If anybody knows me, they know that I can't put out anything unless, and even like when I was a cook for 26 years, like even my salads, my rice pudding, anything I made had to be decorated beautiful. Like I couldn't put it on the table unless it looked absolutely amazing. So it's just the way I am. But yeah, so these are my newest soaps. And a lot of these I just made the past 2 weeks. I got another 2 to 3 weeks to wait till they're totally cured. This one I just cut tonight. But getting ready for the fair. I just got done ordering my banner for my 6-foot table and my lawn signs and my business cards. And I set up a thing on SD.com because I don't have a website yet to like try to sell some stuff, which I only put 3 of my Honeybee Mine of these soaps that I had ready and left, because a lot of my first batches that I made, I just handed out for samples to people and sold some at my job, and my mother sold a few for me and at her job and whatnot. But so yeah, so everything I'm making now, I got a couple more weeks, 2 to 3 more weeks for everything to cure, and everything will be able to be wrapped. And I'll be totally ready for my first craft fair ever on October 20th, and I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I gotta do the jazz hands. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. I know, I'm crazy, but I'm all excited about this. But I gotta get working on my body sprays, the labels for those. I want to do the sea salt scrubs and the bath bombs. So I want to have all those done, and I'm actually doing some Halloween cupcake soaps